How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another review by Victory Saber 77. That's me. Oh man, I haven't done one for a while, but today we're taking a look at the PlayArts Kai Star Wars variant Darth Vader. This is number one in the series. So far, they've done a Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and Darth Maul, and I really like what PlayArts Kai is doing with their variant line. They're taking Star Wars characters, DC characters, Marvel characters, and kind of, I guess, in a way, reinventing them. And I dig that. I like the new stylized anime look. It's not going to be for everyone, I get that, but for me, I do dig it. I don't think it strays too far away from the source material. I mean, you can tell that that's Darth Vader, but it's not something that, jumped right off the screen. I like something a little bit new, and this is nice. Now, as far as the artwork here is concerned, I do dig it. I like the picture of Darth Vader. He's on what is this planet? Mustafar, I think it was that what it was called? Where he was kind of burned to a crisp. Really nice looking pic there. It wraps around to the side and even to the other side. On the back here, you get to see a nice picture of Vader. Again, he's number one and all that type of stuff. Open up the flap. You can see him right there with all his little goodies. And then you get a nice pic right there of him again. And then you can kind of see a little bit of the story behind it. I do like the fact that it's got the magnet clip instead of the old school Velcro that they used to do. Now, this has been knocked off, and an easy way to tell if you have a knockoff or the authentic is on the bottom. You can see that there is a machine stamped serial number right there, DGTC1505. The knockoff will have this exact same number, but the font will be bigger. It'll be almost the same size as that BTS. And as you can see, this is kind of, it's not stamped like in a straight line. The knockoff will be. So you can kind of see that the 505 is kind of raised or kind of dipping in the back. That's how you know if you have an authentic to a knockoff. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at the figure now. Okay, let's take a look at the accessory pieces that it comes with. First up, all the PlayArts Kai figures come with the display stand. You got the PlayArts Kai logo etched onto the base there. It's a nice base for what it's worth. Easy to put together. I'm glad that you get one just because right out of the packaging you want to put these guys into some nice dynamic pose, and you really do need a stand for that. So it works for what it's worth. All right. The other accessory pieces he comes with his lightsaber, which has some decent detail on the hilt there. You can take the blade off. Unfortunately, you can't really clip the hilt on his belt anywhere. It would have been kind of cool if you could. Does look pretty good. I know some other reviewers, and I do agree with them, that they wish that the blade was translucent. That would really look really nice. Might maybe pop a little bit more, but this isn't too bad. The red, and then you got a little bit of pink into the white to give it that illuminated look. Not bad. His other lightsaber, more of an action piece, looks pretty sweet. Really impressed with this, with the fact that you got this translucent red plastic. Kind of see my finger back there. And then you get the nice shading of the white and pink and such. Unfortunately, it is fixed to his right hand, so that's kind of a bummer, so you can't use it with his left. But you do get a piece that is only for the left hand, so I guess that's how maybe they are justifying it. I don't know, but it's not bad, though. All right. The other pieces he comes with a pair of just open hands. Kind of see the detail there. Pair of gripping hands for the lightsaber, a force hand, which is really cool, and then this is the piece I was talking about, a force hand that actually has some type of I don't even know what you'd call this thing, force something. But this is only for the left hand. It's kind of cool looking, though. I do like the translucent pink, purplish colors. I mean, it gets into more of a metallic look towards the bottom. Not bad. It's more something I'd see like the Emperor having if we ever get one. But all right, now back to Vader here. Now, right off the bat, this is probably one of my favorite, I'd say this is my favorite Play Arts Kai figure that I own to date. Just absolutely love the look, the amount of detail put into it, the colors of the armor, the shades of gray, silver, purple, blues, all that. Fantastic. Now the figure stands, I believe, are roughly around 11 inches tall. Could be off by an inch maybe, but here he is next to the Play Arts Kai Arkham Origins Deathstroke. See them next to each other. This one's still my favorite, but I think Vader is now top dog over him. And here is the 6-inch Black Line series. So you can see that he comes right up to his waist area. All right. Now what I was talking about with the detail, you can kind of see it. Take a closer look at the helmet here. Really nice. And I do like the fact that the shiny bits are for the armor, and it's rightfully so. I think it works really well. You kind of have a little different shade, kind of like a bluish tint in there. His eyes, you can even see like my reflection in his eyes. The silver onto the mouthpiece, to the armor piece on the chest, to his chest apparatus there, even to the shoulder pieces, which are soft plastic. Once I'll showcase that when we get into the articulation. You get the nice purple, the belt there, even to his legs, the armor and such. And his cape is really cool too. It is textured. Got this nice black, but then you got this kind of purplish blue hue on the end of it. So all around, really sweet looking piece. All right, as far as articulation is concerned, his head is on a double ball peg, so you got a lot of range of motion. Unfortunately, you can't really look up, which is understandable because he's got a helmet that's going to just, regardless, hit the back of his back anyway, so makes sense he can't look up too far, but you can go side to side or give him a tilt. You got a double ball peg on the neck, so he can look really far down, so you can look at his feet. You got a ball ratcheted joint for the shoulder and the arm, so you can rotate around 360 degrees. You can go out to about there because it is hindered by the shoulder piece. Be careful with these pieces right here because they can get caught underneath, but it is a soft plastic. You're just going to warp it, so you're just going to have to kind of bend it back and all that type of stuff. You do have a bicep swivel. You do kind of have a butterfly joint. Again, it's kind of hindered by the armor because this isn't really a soft plastic, unlike what they're doing now with a lot of the female characters. So you can bring their arm closer together, which is unfortunate because you really would like to get him. Maybe you can, I don't know, get him so he can hold the lightsaber with two hands, but usually you don't see him really doing that. As far as the elbow, you got a ball ratcheted joint, so you got a swivel at the top and the bottom. And again, the ratchet there. You got the same joint at the wrist. You got a double ball peg for the upper chest. So you can kind of go forward, but unfortunately the cape counterbalances that, so it kind of just brings it back again. You got ball peg on the waist, so you get the swivel side to side. Same with the top there. So you do have a nice range of motion. You get them into some dance pose if you like. As far as the legs at the hip, ratcheted joints, you can go forward, you can go back, you can go out, but you can't go out too far because of the waist piece here. It's more of a hard plastic, but that's fine. You don't really see Vader doing a super kick, but that's usually my indication if he's well articulated. But oh well. You do have a double hinged knee, which doesn't look too bad. And then you have the same joint as the elbow and the wrist in the ankle. And this piece is a soft plastic, so you can move it up pretty far if you like. And then you get the ankle rocker, but you just have to move the ball peg around to achieve that. And you do have a, which is kind of dumb, a foot swivel. I'd rather have a toe hinge. But that's not all. You do get articulation in the cape, which, if you're familiar with the Batman line, you get a lot of articulation in those capes. But here you just get the standard ball hinge at the top of the cape. This is a soft plastic, so it doesn't really hinder anything. So you can move it up, move to the sides if you want it kind of flared. Now you do have it split in the middle, so it kind of looks kind of weird if you're looking at it from the back. But from the front, if you position it right, it's not too bad. It does curl around at the end, but I'm fine with that. They could have added in a kind of a swinging hinge here like they did with the Batman Arkham Origins figure, but I'm fine with it the way it looks. So it's not bad. But a really nice figure. Let's see if I can get him to stand again. All right, cool. He's going to fall over though. But I do recommend them if you are a hardcore Star Wars fan. A lot of the Star Wars stuff is becoming just expensive. The stuff that was released prior. I mean, this was, I don't know when this was released. Last year, maybe? I think it was last year. And the PlayArts Kai stuff is really going up in price, even though there's just 4 of them out there. And I've seen like Boba Fett now is rising in price, and it won't take too long for Darth Maul, the latest release, to start going up. Even the SH figure art stuff is going up. But this is a nice figure if you can afford it. On the secondary market, he goes for quite a bit of money. There is the knockoff version, and as far as I know, it's your typical knockoff quality. You're going to have some, maybe limbs that pop off and such. But if you are willing and able to kind of be able to tweak that or be able to fix that type of stuff, I would totally go after the knockoff just so you can get this figure, because it's really nice. It's a fraction of the price too, but again, like I stated in the beginning, if you're getting it mint in box, take a look at the bottom, the serial number, to see if it is authentic or knockoff. But if you can afford the authentic, totally go that way. Or if not, go after the knockoff. So that is it for my look at Darth Vader here from the PlayArts Kai variant line. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate you guys watching and supporting. And stay tuned for more. Take care, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.